You're listening to the Blue Sky Radio. Blue Sky Radio.
Beautiful blue skies.
Somebody is trying to, like, you know, swoop in and come into your life and, you know, take care of you and be your man and all that. Like, what would he need to do to actually be in a relationship with you?
Oh, child. That list has gotten longer recently. I'll be honest.
From Jamaica too.
I mean, hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I was just about to say that.
Nothing against Jamaica, but you know, I think Caribbean folks be a little stricter.
Yeah, I mean, Africans too. I get it. I'm African, so I guess it depends on how you're raised, though.
Well, if we're going by that, my mama made my dad court her for 2 years before she went out with one date with him. So
I wish I was like that. Like, I so wish I was like that. I'm so not.
Oh, I'm working on it. I am.
But yeah, I'm gonna let you finish. Yeah.
But I'm tired of planning everything, so I would expect that he, you know, put some thought and energy into dating me and showing me a good time. For me, I'm trying to refrain from having sex with anybody because I've been a little loose in my past, and I want to make sure that I'm invested in the right person. So
you're celibate?
I am. Well, actually, hold on. Let me
clarify that, please.
Let me clarify.
Clarify that.
I am not celibate at the moment, but
yeah.
I am being very selective about who I sleep with.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely understandable. I think that everybody should be like that, because I think you have to be aware of the energies you put inside of you, period, because that shit stays with you, okay? Like, as soon as he dips and shit like that, his energy is still inside of you. So, like, whatever personality he has in reality is still going to stick with you in some way. Right? You don't agree? Because you shaking your head.
I don't know, because I'm shaking my head, and, like, I just started, like, learning about that, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like I kind of experienced it before, so it was like, wow, this shit is crazy. Like, you know, even learning about astrology and all of that, like, it's like
that it's real.
Oh,
it's definitely real.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, energies, spirits, all that is very real. And it's just like who you attach yourself with. It's who you gonna be attached with. And sometimes, like, even for me, like you were saying, like, I took some time off from effing because I was still detoxing from the last person I was with. You know, like, if you had been with somebody for so long and you know y'all had that type of connection, all of that, like, I think that sex is a little bit spiritual and art and, like, in its own way, you know what I'm saying? So just like you have to, like, detox mentally, spiritually, your body, like, all of that. So that's why I definitely took some time. I'm definitely not celibate though. Please don't think that. Yeah, I've done that, been there, done it. I'm good. But yeah, I definitely took some time. But I'm gonna ask y'all this then, like, for y'all, what would be, like, the ideal relationship? Like, what would be the kind of relationship, like, if you could paint a picture of what a perfect relationship is, what would you say it is?
You can word that in so many different ways. I think a lot of it is compromise. I think that's the biggest thing that I've learned in my whole entire life in relationships, but compromise and having a real chemistry. But that question is, like, I could go everywhere with that. I think just a lot of people settle, and I think that's the biggest problem in relationships, period. Most people settle.
I agree.
And this is what I know from everybody that I've known, everybody that I know that are in relationships. People just feel the need to settle, and that's why shit goes left. So people, it's like, to me, it's almost simple. If you don't settle, then, like, you'll have way less problems. So, but ideal relationship, I don't know, just, you know, for me, you gotta, you gotta cook, you gotta clean, you gotta, you know,
I think, Caribbean man.
Yeah, like, yeah. And I'll say this, the Caribbean women that I've dated, like they take care of a nigga. like,
That's
like
a must.
But a nigga's supposed to take care of a female as well. Like, I think that I definitely agree with you, but I think that it goes both ways. Like, I'm not your servant. And I know, like, a lot of Africans have the tendency to feel this way. Trust me, I know. I grew up African. I already know how that should go. But it's just supposed to be, come on, bro. It's 2019. Like, I'm really not here to serve you. And we both trying to get somewhere, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to fuck with somebody that just wants me to sit at the crib and just cook and clean, because that's not going to be me. But, like, we both got to, you know, play our parts.
Yeah, like
you know, you got to have the chore list and be like, Tuesday is your day, Wednesday's my day, whatever.
To me, it'd be the little shit. Like, I'm going to say that a lot of shit that I feel like men are afraid to say, or like would rather keep the shit, you know, bottled in. It'd be little shit. Like, I could get off of work, right, and I sit on the couch like, damn, I'm tired. You know.
Yeah.
One female might just sit there and not do anything and just talk to you. The other one gonna she might unlace your boots.
True.
And shit. You know what I'm saying? She might. Yeah. Like,
I get that.
It'd be the little shit. That
It's like, yeah.
man.
Like, listen to what I'm saying, because I'm definitely saying something. There's like reading between the lines type situation. Like, there's certain things that I shouldn't have to say.
Yeah.
You know, like, if we together and you know me, you already know what I want and what I'm asking for.
Yeah.
What about you? Like, what would be like your ideal relationship, Danny?
I'm no longer looking for a relationship. I'm looking for a partner. And I say that because, like you said, a lot of people settle. Like, you throw a title on it, that doesn't mean it's going to be perfect. That
Facts.
does not mean it's going to work. That does not mean that y'all are not going to fight. Like, that
Facts.
a lot of people throw that out and think that that's a canvas and everything's going to be okay. No, that doesn't change anything. If y'all don't have proper chemistry, if y'all don't know how to communicate before you get into the relationship, those problems are going to continue and get worse as time goes on. So I would say that I'm looking for a friend, someone who can complement my personality and is going on the same path as me, and we're growing together. Like, the end goal is to grow and evolve into who we're supposed to be.
Right.
But I want a friend and a partner first.
Right.
So that's what
Do y'all feel like as soon as you attach a title to a friendship, it kind of changes shit? Like, right? Like, I know I'm not tripping.
Yes.
Like, it's just like we were so fine, and then soon as we like girlfriend and boyfriend now.
You're listening to the Blue Sky Radio. Blue Sky Radio.
Beautiful blue sky.
The Blue Sky Radio. We've been dreaming for this. Now we're here. You've been looking for the place to promote your small business. The Blue Sky Radio is the best place to promote your small business. The Blue Sky Radio. The Blue Sky Radio. We the best.
Like, everything changed, and I'm just like, you know, it's the same thing with marriage. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you sign those papers, and it's essentially a contract, like, that's like a whole different story. But I'm just like, as soon as you start adding like titles, like, you just don't, like, you stop going with the flow, and it's just like, this is how it's supposed to go now. And I'm just like, why should gotta change if we were so good when we're being friends? You know what I'm saying? And now that I want you as my man, or now that you want me as your girl, like, and I'm talking about both like, on both parties.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
like,
And
she
like,
changes.
That's why I feel like the title needs to come later. Like, say we rocking. If we rock for 2 months and we going on dates constantly, like, I don't feel the need to rush a title. And especially if I'm showing you that I'm consistent and I'm not showing signs of like, oh, I just got something else going on, then don't rush the title, because I think that with the title comes like just a bunch of other shit. Like, now you feel like, what's in his phone?
Now
and
it's
you ain't
like,
never really just,
it's like, now he is mine, and now I am his, and I'm just like, it's not supposed to be that
and
way.
it takes longer.
Whatever.
You know how, like, when females say like, they'll say, I say females, I'm gonna just say people in general.
Okay.
Like, if we talked for a month and we going strong, I should not have to, after 1 month, I should not have to cut people off. And that's another, everybody's like, nah, you gotta cut them off. Like, if you talk to anybody, like, tell them, no.
Listen, it depends.
early for that.
It depends.
It definitely depends.
Explain.
It depends.
Okay.
Because do you want to take this?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Because it depends on whom that person is. Because if, let's say you have an ex, and I'm not saying just any ex, you know, I might feel uncomfortable with you dealing with a certain kind of ex because of XYZ reasons. But that's something that comes with communication. I'm just like, I have to let you know that I'm uncomfortable, with this. I can't tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? The moment I'm telling you I'm uncomfortable with this, you should do something about it. And if you don't do something about it, that's a red flag for me, because I'm just like, you obviously not listening. Just like you said, when you walk in and you say you tired and she don't do anything, there you go. Hint, hint. Nigga, do something about this, because if it's vice versa and you're uncomfortable with a nigga or a bitch, because I rock both ways. If you're uncomfortable with any of those situations, then you should let me know, and I should be able to do something about it. Like you said, compromising. So it definitely depends on in that particular area. I don't agree with certain females that really be tripping, like on some, I think that your homeboy doesn't like me, you need to cut him off. Like, that's just like ridiculous. And I know females that's like that, like legit shit. Like, it's too much. You trying to control me, and now I have a problem with that. But some things is not control. It's just like, I feel like I'm uncomfortable because you talking to this chick, and y'all, let's say y'all was together for like 8 years or something like that, and y'all maybe were engaged, and then y'all broke it off, whatever. If I'm uncomfortable, I'm fucking uncomfortable. Yeah.
It is, but I feel like if I show no signs, like, people lie every day, right? So if I'm talking to someone and they're like,
sometimes it's not you though.
It's the female.
Sometimes it's them.
It's them. I know that.
Because we on the same
page. She might ask me like, who you? Am I the only female you talk to? And I say, well, I mean, like how we talking? Yeah, like I'm not fucking nobody else. I'm not kissing nobody else. But I still talk to so and so every now and then. But we don't kick it like that no more. If you try to cut that off too soon, it's like, to me.
What is too soon though? Like, what do you mean by too soon?
I'd say within like a month, 6 weeks before. Like, it really depends on how much time you spend with the person. If we kick it every day, then the time span decreases. But if we not kicking it all the time, then it'll lengthen. You see what I'm saying? So, but I feel like if she wants to cut that off
so early on, then maybe she should just move on to somebody else. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because if she's uncomfortable with dealing with somebody that's still dealing with other people, then it's not your issue. It's her issue. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you chime in and be like, okay, well, we can always just be friends, mommy. You know what I'm saying? Because she's not gonna stop tripping about that shit. And the moment that she mentions it one time, trust me, she can be like, oh, okay, it's cool. Nah, it's not. Just so y'all know, niggas, it's not cool. She's still gonna bother you about it in some way or the other. But before we go on, I'm gonna play something so we can turn y'all up. Happy Friday, y'all, and happy birthday to these Leos. I feel like y'all been hiding around some bushes somewhere. Y'all just keep popping up. I'm just like, so many birthdays. Sheesh. But yeah, guys, happy birthday. Turn up, and we'll be right back.
You're listening to the Blue Sky Radio. The Blue Sky Radio.
Beautiful blue sky.
The Blue Sky Radio. We've been dreaming for this. Now we're here. You've been looking for the place to promote your small business. The Blue Sky Radio is the best place to promote your small business. The Blue Sky Radio. The Blue Sky Radio. We the best.